Alright, first off, must say again all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Bashim Raka Akodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS and all your brothers in the highways and the byways in the work of the Most High in sincerity and in truth. Must say Shalom. Alright, this is a brother Awar again, right, with another episode, right, on facts and fiction, right, because, hey, we are here to correct all the fictions that were taught to our people by the churches, the Christianity, and all of the religion, right? We are here to correct them with the facts, right? Hey, and one of the facts, one of the fiction that was preached on our people, and mostly the men of our people, right, is polygamy. Can a man commit polygamy? And the answer is no. Right? Now let us look what the definition for polygamy is, and then we're going to go into the scripture and prove otherwise with facts. Alright? Alright, polygamy, the state or practice of being married to more than one person at the same time. Can a man do that? Of course a man can have many wives. Right? A man can marry to several wives, to hundreds of wives, right? To thousands of wives, right? But can a woman do that? No, a woman is supposed to only have one husband, right? And that is what I should say now. And that is right for the woman to protect her body, because a woman having more than one man can destroy her body. If a woman have 10 men and those 10 men have sex with that one woman, the amount of bacteria, the amount of disease that can come out of that can be something detrimental to the woman, right? Her body can change, her body odor can change, a whole lot of things can change from that woman, right? But if one man have 10 wives have sex with just those wives, right, and those wives are not having sex with nobody else but that one man, hey, all is well. And that can be proven scientifically, right? So we're going to go into the scripture to prove that a man cannot commit polygamy, right? Alright, first scripture may I go to. Alright, let me just go to the scriptures that these churches use to enforce that doctrine on our people. It's 1 Corinthians 7, verse 2. It says, "Now concerning the things therefore he wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband." He said to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife. No, this is not saying a man should only have one wife. This is saying let every man have his own wife, because what is fornication? Fornication and adultery is basically the same thing. Fornication is the Greek word, come from the Greek word porneia, which means any form of sexual immorality, right? A sexual immoral act is a man have a wife and the next man try to take that wife, right? And that is a sexual immoral act, because a man is not supposed to covet his neighbor's wife, right? A man is supposed to have his own wife. Hence, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife. It doesn't say that let every man have one wife. Alright, next scripture may I go to real quick. It's Timothy 3, verse 2. Start at 1. He said, "This is a true saying, if a man desire the office of a bishop," this is my subject matter, a bishop, he desired a good work. "A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of a good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach, not given to wine, no striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous. No, it said a bishop. It doesn't say everybody else. Right? And you have another scripture that said a deacon. If you desire the office of a deacon, is supposed to be the husband of one wife. Now, if you're supposed to have one wife, there's no need to tell you that again. Right? Because it is not wrong. Or in this time, the men in this time, right, they know that they can have a multiple wives. Right? And the reason why a bishop and a deacon is to have one wife, because it's less distracting, because a woman can be very distracting. A woman can take up a lot of your time, and if you're going to do the work at the most of your eye, supposed to be single. Paul said, Paul never have a wife. Right? Paul said I'm just paraphrasing, if I can't maintain, right? If you not have to burn, basically you must say, oh, if you can't manage to stay without a wife, hey, find a wife. Right? So something down that line. Salakia. Right? And the reason for that is, hey, you have to pay attention in the scriptures, yeah? You have to pay attention in the scriptures. You have to focus on the scriptures, and a woman, as I said before, take up a lot of time. Right? So Paul said, be the husband of one wife. Right? Because the office of a deacon and a bishop, right, is a lot of work. Right? Alright, let me just go into the scripture now to prove that nothing is wrong with having more than one wife. The scripture said, scripture allow you to have more than one wife. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 21 verse 15. It said, if a man have two wives, right? Now, these are the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. It said, if a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be heirs that was hated, then it shall be, when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he had, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. Right? So the scripture give ways how you deal with, if you have two women, if you hate one and love one, right? You're not supposed to give inheritance to the one where you love, even though that one and the firstborn. You're supposed to give it to the firstborn, which is of the hated one. Even though you hate one of your wife, you still have to give that wife child, that wife firstborn, the inheritance. Right? So the law show you how you deal with two wives when they bear children. So that alone show you that, hey, nothing is wrong with having more than one wife. Alright, next scripture and final scripture I go to real quick, because we not got too much tonight, right? Because we just go straight and to the point. Exodus 21 verse 10. Alright. This is Exodus 21 verse 9. And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. Meaning, if you have a wife, and you take upon yourself another wife, right? The first wife, food, her raiment and her duty of marriage shall not be diminished. It's supposed to go down upon them less. Right? So if you take up another wife, you have a wife, you take another wife, you're supposed to treat the wives equally. You're supposed to take care of them. You're supposed to share, make sure so them have everything with them supposed to have. Now, if you can't deal with more than one wife, leave the wives alone. Just keep one. Salakia, just keep one. If you can't deal with two wives, keep one wife. Right? You're not supposed to take up a wife. You're not supposed to take up wives, have more than one wife, so you can't deal with so much wife. Right? That's a greediness, yeah? Right? So if you have more than one wife, you have to make sure so you can deal with them equally. You have to make sure so you can take care of them. You have to provide them food, them raiment, and them sex. Because that's the duty of marriage, yeah? Sex. You're supposed to give them sex whenever they want sex, yeah? Right? So you're supposed to can maintain that. Now if you can't maintain that, if you can't maintain two wives, just keep one. If you can't maintain one wife, leave wives alone and focus, yeah? Right? If you want to buy some front, you can buy some front because you can buy sex. Yeah? So at the end, Zane, I want to say I hope this video was edifying to the watchers, right? Whoever the watchers may be. Zane, and I want to give all praise again to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Rakah Kodash, the blinders to the apostles of GMS, and all your brothers within the highways and the byways, doing the work of the Most High in sincerity and in truth. I want to say Shalom.